Think and read. As you read, think about ways Max's robot helps him or doesn't help him. A clean start. Max's secret robot is about to make his life easier than ever. What could be wrong with that? By Marlene Kennedy. Art by Alexandria Neonakis. Max had been building his secret robot for months. He named the robot Walter. Max's dad had a job fixing old computers, TVs, and clocks. The basement was full of extra parts. Max would look through them and sneak things into his room. A piece here, a part there. That's how he built Walter. Max's dad was working a lot these days. Max's mom had started a new full-time job. Both Max's parents were busy. That meant he had to help with more chores at home. He didn't like cleaning, but he had an idea. Walter could help. Pause and think. What did Max use to make Walter? Walter helps out. After school, Max had to do his chores. Then he had to visit his great-grandmother, Tilda. She was 92. She lived in a home with other older people. On that first day, Max had to wash the dishes and sweep the floor. Max knew Walter could do it. He took Walter out of his bedroom closet. Max turned on the robot. Walter's eyes blinked. "How may I help you?" Walter asked. "Wash the dishes and sweep the floor. Then get back in the closet by 5 o'clock, Max said. Pause and think. What did Max want Walter to do for him? Meeting Mr. Green. Max left Walter and went to Grandma Tilda's. She was sitting next to a man who had just moved into the home. Grandma Tilda said, "Mr. Green, this is my great-grandson, Max." Mr. Green sat in a chair. He had a mad face. He didn't even look at Max. Grandma Tilda got up. She and Max walked away. Grandma Tilda said, "Poor Mr. Green. He doesn't like to come out of his room. He asked me to play chess once. He won in 5 minutes. Then he grunted and went back to his room." She went on, "I guess he wants to play with someone who challenges him. He has no friends or family. I wish I knew how to make him feel better." Pause and think. What are 2 reasons Mr. Green might not be happy? Max feels bad. When Max got home, his mom said, "Wow, the kitchen is spotless." "It was nothing," Max said, which was true. Walter had done all the chores. Max's plan had worked. But why didn't he feel happy? The next day, Max had new chores to do. He felt bad when he got Walter out. He felt like he was lying to his parents. Max told Walter to do the chores. Then he went to visit Grandma Tilda. "Is Mr. Green doing any better?" She shook her head no. Pause and think. Why did Max feel bad? A big mess. When Max got home that night, he was in for a surprise. His board games were all over the floor. A plant had been knocked over too. "What happened, Max?" his father asked. Max had to think fast. "I was cleaning up the games, and then I knocked over the plant." Max said, "I didn't want to be late to see Grandma Tilda. I'm so sorry. I'll pick everything up here in a minute." Max ran into his room. He threw open his closet door. Walter's wires were showing. His eyes blinked on and off. "How help you, I may?" Walter said. Walter was broken. This technology was really not working. Pause and think. What was wrong with Walter? Max's new idea. Max knew he should take Walter apart. It wasn't right to lie to his parents, but he had worked so hard on building Walter. Then he saw that Walter was holding something in his hand, a chess piece. Max had an idea. He took Walter out and began to work. Pause and think. What do you think Max's idea could be? The perfect partner. A month later, Max was done keeping secrets. He showed Walter to his parents. He told them that Walter had done his chores, but now he had a new plan for his robot. Max carried Walter to Grandma Tilda's. He asked Mr. Green to come out of his room. I have the perfect chess partner for you, Max told him. Walter was standing by a table. A game of chess was set up in front of him. His eyes blinked. I'll give it a try, Mr. Green grumbled. He sat down across from Walter. The first game between Mr. Green and Walter lasted more than 90 minutes. Other people came to watch, and when Walter won, Mr. Green smiled. No one in the home had seen him smile until now. They were still playing another game when Max's parents came to get him. Good job, Walter, Max said. He left Walter with his new friend, Mr. Green. Max turned around to look at Walter one more time. He wasn't sure, but he could have sworn Walter winked at him.